Hello everybody, USK92 here with some KOF 14 demo gameplay. I'm a big fan of KOF. KOF and Street Fighter and Tekken are like my three favorites. The game's a little weird, but I got used to it now. I still like 13, but this one's gonna be pretty good too. And they brought Geese back, so we're here for WWE SmackDown live results of July 19th, basically the draft. We're here to discuss the draft and everything that happened. Again, the draft was really cool. Again, a lot of people are saying that SmackDown got fucked, but I don't understand why. I like SmackDown's roster very good. Like, yeah, Raw got more star power, but like SmackDown has a lot of good rising people. So basically, the Raw SmackDown opens. It's gonna be so weird. SmackDown opens up with Stephanie and Mick and Daniel Bryan and Shane. And basically, Stephanie announces their #1 pick, Seth fucking Rollins. This is the #1 pick to Raw. SmackDown's first pick is Dean Ambrose, the WWE champion. Again, so there you go. We got Seth and Dean being separated. So this was like the pay-per-view might be the last time we might see them in the ring for a while. Raw's second pick is Charlotte, the WWE Women's Championship. SmackDown's second pick is fucking AJ fucking Styles, man. Then Raw fucking picks Finn Balor. Finn Balor is going to Raw. It's finally no more teasing. It's over. I am sad to see AJ go to SmackDown though, because I'm not going to get my AJ Finn or AJ Seth Rollins match for a while now, which is a bummer. First match is John Cena versus Luke Gallows. John Cena wins. The club was with Gallows, and John Cena had Enzo Amore and big careers. Basically, the club decided to enter the ring. Casanova to throw them out. Cena hits the Attitude Adjustment for the win. Foley announces that Roman Reigns is going to Raw. Shane announces John Cena is going to fucking SmackDown. So now John Cena is officially on SmackDown. We have Roman Reigns on Raw. That's pretty sweet. Stephanie announces Brock fucking Lesnar is staying on Raw. Brock is staying on Raw. And Daniel Bryan announces Randy Orton for SmackDown. So we got Randy Orton and John Cena on fucking SmackDown. So you can see where they're headed here. They're putting a lot of the newer, like big stars like Seth Roman on Raw. And then the like older stars but still got it like Randy and John Cena on SmackDown, which I really like. Then Stephanie announces the New Day. She drafted the whole entire New Day to Raw. So tag team champs stay on Raw. Next match is Darren Young and Zack Ryder defeated Rusev and The Miz. Again, I'm starting to like Darren Young a lot more. You know, he's kind of really growing on me. You know, with this gimmick and all this stuff. So, I'm in with this. Fucking finally uses the crossface chicken wing for the wing. Uses the crossface chicken wing for the win. Miz taps out instantly. I love because that submission just looks brutal. So this is great. Bray Wyatt defeated Xavier Woods, and actually I like this match a lot because it made Bray look like the fucking man. Woods was scared the whole time. He kept doing the Bray kept doing the spider thing. Basically, Woods finally gets the courage to start fighting back, but then bam, Bray stops him running. Sister Abigail for the win. Done. We get Kane versus Kevin Owens versus Kane is a known contest because Owens and Sammy are fighting forever. Kane chokeslaps them both and walks away. Then Stephanie picks Sami Zayn for Raw. And Shane picks Bray Wyatt for SmackDown, which I think is a fucking amazing addition to SmackDown. Bray deserves a big fucking push coming up next. Sasha Banks is on Raw. And Becky Lynch is on SmackDown. I figured Becky Lynch would be the big star going to SmackDown for the women's division. I feel like she's going to carry the women's division there. And Raw's final pick for this part, round 2, is Chris fucking Jericho. Soak it in, man. The gift of Jericho continues to be on Raw, baby. Dana Brooke and Charlotte defeated Sasha Banks in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Sasha Banks' first pinfall lost since coming to the main roster. She loses to Natural Selection. I'm glad that Charlotte's finally fucking using Natural Selection more, because I love that move. I think it looks great. And she can literally just hit it out of nowhere, kind of. So yeah, Sasha Banks is still to be beaten one-on-one, but let it be known, finally on SmackDown Live, Sasha Banks is lost by pinfall. Foley announces the big Rusev is going to Raw. Daniel Bryan picks The Miz for SmackDown. So there you go. U.S. titles on Raw. Which is so weird. It's always the opposite way. Intercontinental Championships on SmackDown. Raw second pick is Kevin fucking Owens. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are on the same roster. I did not expect that. I'm actually not a fan of that. I kind of wish they could have kept them apart for a little bit. Because now, like, they say it's the final match, but no, it's not. You guys are going to see each other every day on Raw now. And then SmackDown's next pick is BC Young God Baron Corbin. I'm telling you, Baron Corbin needs a fucking push. This guy's great. He's hilarious. I love him. Chris Jericho defeated Cesaro in a match that pissed me off. Fucking Cesaro had no reason to lose this match. Cesaro keeps losing random matches to Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and now he's losing to fucking Chris Jericho? Like, what the hell? I'm sorry, but like, no. Cesaro's a fucking man, and that's why he cut an epic-ass fucking promo. Because basically, saying that Cesaro was drafted to Raw, they ask him about how do you feel about being drafted to Raw. The motherfucker even says it like, I'm not happy about it. I want to go to SmackDown. And then he says, like, he has all the tools. He delivers every time he goes in the ring. Yeah, he can talk. I even said, I'm glad I'm talking right now so people can see that I actually can talk, which is true. The motherfucker gets no promo time. He even said, I might stumble on my words a little bit because I know fucking 5 languages. I was just like, Cesaro's fucking great. That was awesome. Again, I really want Cesaro to be on SmackDown and hold that brand down, but he's on Raw. Hopefully he's being used right. And that was a great promo he cut. This was on the YouTube network, so Jericho wins with a midair code breaker. This is actually a good match. Stephanie drafts Gallows and Anderson as a unit to Raw. The club is no more, but Finn Balor is debuting on Raw. So I guess the club. So I guess we're gonna get heel Finn, which is fucking weird. We're gonna get heel Finn at the start. That's pretty weird. So, yeah, fucking no more AJ Styles in the club. I've been loving them together, man. Especially Gallows' Asian wife. And then, one of the big surprises was American Alpha to SmackDown, which is, I think, is a great fucking choice. Foley drafts The Big Show. The Big Show! Woo! Yeah, he's a fucking giant! Yeah, okay. And then Dolph Ziggler to SmackDown, which I think is a great choice. I am becoming a bigger fan of Dolph Ziggler all over again. I feel like Dolph Ziggler deserves a little tiny push, even for like a nice Intercontinental Championship run. So it would be great. Then we get another surprise. Stephanie drafts Nia Jax to Raw, which I think is a great choice. Nia Jax is ready, and she has nothing else to do. Then we also get Neville to Raw, which I'm like, okay, he's probably going to be the mainstay of that Cruiserweight division. Neville's going to hold it down there. SmackDown's next pick is Natalya, and then Raw gets Cesaro. SmackDown takes Alberto Del Rio, which I'm like, oh my god, Paige and Alberto Del Rio on 2 separate brands. How are our ovaries going to accept that? If you don't know the story, Paige is like weirdly, creepily obsessed with Alberto Del Rio. They go out and stuff, but she's like super creepy about it, man. And then Raw's last pick for this one is Sheamus, so yeah. Then we get it, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. Again, good match. Not as good as their Raw match, but still really fucking good. I am pissed off as hell, though, because Seth loses clean to Dirty Deeds. Dean just beats him straight up. Dirty Deeds done. Like, legit, I was just like, huh? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, legit, I was so bummed out. I'm like, that's it? I really wanted Seth to win the fucking title, but I even said, I guess give Dean a couple, like, at least give Dean 2 successful title defenses. I really want Seth to win at the fucking pay-per-view. He deserves it. He's the man. Like I even said, I like Ambrose to a certain extent, but it's just babyface Ambrose makes me, like, want to bang my head on a wall. That's it. Apparently there was also a backstage fight between, this is a random thought, but there was supposedly a backstage fight between Sin Cara and, aka Hunico and Simon Gotch of the Vaudevillains, which I'm like, that's fucking weird. I'm a big, huge fan of Simon Gotch, and the guy just seems like the nicest guy ever, just, you know, into anime, he's very quiet, like, he doesn't even do, like, too much thing. And this is not Sin Cara's first fight. I think he had a fight with Sheamus before. I'm saying Hunico, so I don't know what's going on. I even said... I hope none of them get in trouble. Again, both men they did not wrestle on the show, so I'm just like, I hope none of them get in trouble. I don't know what the fight was about. They have yet to set it why, but I don't know. So basically, the draft continues on the pre-show. I mean, the after-show. So let me start it off here. The whole let me say the whole Raw roster, and then I'll give my thoughts on the whole SmackDown roster. Commissioner Stephanie McMahon with General Manager Mick Foley. We have Seth. This is for Raw. Seth Rollins, Charlotte, Finn Balor, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, The New Day, Sami Zayn, Sasha Banks, Chris Jericho, Rusev, Kevin Owens, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass too. I'm glad they kept them together. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, Big Show, Nia Jax, Neville, Cruiserweight Division, Cesaro, Sheamus, The Golden Truth, woo, Titus O'Neil, woo, Paige, oh poor Paige, Darren Young with Bob Backlund, he got to keep Bob, Sin Cara because the Lucha Dragons are split up, Jack Swagger. The Dudley Boys did not get split up. I'm so fucking mad. I wanted Bully Ray. I really wanted Bully Ray. Summer Rae, yay. Mark Henry, Braun, oh that too. Bray Wyatt was drafted to SmackDown, and so was Eric Rowan. But Braun Strowman is drafted to Raw, so everybody get ready for the Braun Strowman push. I'm actually excited for it now. I'm telling you, after I saw Braun in that fucking compound battle, this guy fucking holds a presence, so I'm excited. Bo Dallas, he's probably going to go back to his old gimmick now. Shining Stars, which I feel like they should do more with. They're not that bad. Alicia Fox, Dana Brooke, and the man, the perfect seed himself, Curtis fucking Axel. Love me some Curtis Axel. Push Curtis Axel. So that's the whole Raw roster. SmackDown commissioners, Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan, that's the general manager. We have WWE Champion Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles, John Cena, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, Becky Lynch, The Miz with Maurice, Baron Corbin, BC Young God, American Alpha, Dolph Ziggler, Natalia, Del Rio, The Usos, Kane, Kalisto, Naomi, The Ascension will rise, hopefully. Zack Ryder, that too. Zack Ryder. Actually, they could do something here because Zack Ryder. Actually, this makes sense. I'm actually going to predict something. Zack Ryder is fighting Rusev, who is now a Raw superstar, and Zack Ryder's on SmackDown. But Darren Young is fighting The Miz, and The Miz is a SmackDown superstar, and Darren Young's on Raw. They're going to switch the titles. Darren Young's going to win the Intercontinental Championship and put it to Raw. And Zack Ryder hopefully fucking wins the U.S. title and switches to SmackDown. I'm just going to predict that real quick. I hope it happens. I think that would be pretty sweet. Because now that we have these guys on different brands, it would be pretty obvious if they don't do the switch. Okay, so Apollo Crews and fucking Alexa Bliss, another surprise. We got Alexa Bliss, Eva Marie, Mojo Rawley, and Carmella to represent NXT. And they're all on SmackDown too, which is pretty great. I'm so happy for Alexa Bliss though. I really wanted her to hold the title, the Women's Championship on NXT, but Alexa Bliss is on the main roster. Tyler Breeze and Fandango are not split up. I predicted them to split up, but apparently they didn't, which is awesome. I love them together. Yeah, Eva fucking Marie, man. When they drafted Eva fucking Marie, like, this girl should be in NXT for at least like 6 more years. What are you doing putting Eva Marie on SmackDown? Evolved Villains as a unit, awesome. Eric Rowe and Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley, I'm shocked, but I already know where this is headed. Hype Bros reunion on SmackDowns, which another tag team, which would not be bad. And Carmella. I don't really agree with Carmella going, especially why the fuck put her on SmackDown? Put her on Raw with the fucking again, I almost said it again, Big Enzo and Big Kaz. So yeah, basically the draft was okay. Everybody keeps saying SmackDown got fucked over, but I think SmackDown will do just fine. Like, come on, they got fucking Bray Wyatt, John Cena, Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose. Like, they got a good selection of people there. They'll be fine. So yeah, that's pretty much the draft. Again, I enjoyed SmackDown Live. Apparently, it did really fucking good in the ratings. That was awesome. We got some NXT people in, which was great. And yay for NXT. And that's pretty much it. Apparently, new commentary teams too. Apparently, Ronaldo stays on SmackDown. Corey Graves on Raw. Corey Graves on fucking Raw. That's awesome. So, again, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time. Enjoy the KOF. Can't wait for the full game. Gonna be playing the shit out of it. Hopefully good online.